Playtime on FaceTime. Grandparents Joe and Louise Boin have been doing this for 3 months now.
It looked okay.
But are desperate to give their grandchildren a cuddle.
We're missing them. We're missing them.
They want to know when they can start minding them again.
Knowing that we're unlikely to catch COVID from them.
It may be appropriate to start hugging and cuddling if you're in a state, for example, where there's been no cases of transmission for quite a number of weeks now.
Deputy Chief Health Officer Michael Kidd says it also depends on if you are well or have underlying health conditions.
So it's not a clear-cut answer.
It boils down to how much risk you're prepared to take, I think.
Beverley Haseler is a canasta fanatic who pre-COVID had 2 teams on the go.
When it's safe to play cards again, because we're touching, it's something we have to touch, and we have to share the cards out.
And so if it's 4 people, that's probably going to be okay in most parts of the country. Much larger groups, that's not.
She's worried about bacteria living on the cards.
We have one lady who's 87 and she tends to lick her fingers and do that with the cards, so that's been suggested to me that's a no-no. So somebody bought her a sponge.
That's a bit yucky anyway, with COVID or without COVID. I think if there's ever a time where we're allowed to call out each other about our hand hygiene, this is probably the time, and we shouldn't take offence.
72-year-old Rod Evans plays the double bass. This is his big band in full swing.
Getting back together again with social distancing is manageable, I think. But you have to consider we're blowing instruments, blowing air all over the place.
I'd be very concerned about a brass band with players in their 80s and 90s getting together in an enclosed space.
And how about some boot scoot and boogie?
Dancing, of course, is a risk, especially if you're dancing face-to-face with someone.
So that's also a no. And what about the border closures? Many concerned seniors are asking, is it really safe to open them, even with infections now so low? And they say the messaging has been confusing, with federal and state governments offering different views.
Many people are feeling anxious about this.
He says it's safe to go shopping or head out to a cafe, but if you're sick, stay at home.
We all feel that it's going to come back again.
That's the million-dollar question no one can answer. For the Boins, it's Groundhog Day. Still in lockdown, they're making toys for the grandkids, counting down the days until they can
Hug them.
Yes, just be with them.
Yeah.
That's all we need.
Lexy Hamilton-Smith, ABC News.